Hi, I'm Jale, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus for the month of November 2019. First of all, we'll be linking into Spirit to see what messages they have, what sort of overall themes are coming up here, and then we'll be tapping into the unknown tarot deck here in order to clarify information and to get a bit more depth, and then we'll end it with some oracle cards for the outcomes. Okay, so I'm just going to get a link to Spirit here. I'm smiling because I do prep before these videos, so I'll listen to Gemini music or whatever the corresponding sign is. And I don't know if anyone is religious here or practices the Buddhist religion, but I'm getting the Spirit are just talking about not Gandhi, Buddha, but they're talking about Gandhi now as well. There's something very Buddhist like energy that is around you guys. Now I don't know if it's just because I'm filming this on the 30th of October and there's a Sagittarius moon that we have, which obviously Sagittarius is very much about the sort of philosophy, wisdom, but it's also about the feminine. So let me just see what Spirit wants to say about this energy for you guys for November. Okay, I feel like you guys might experience some kind of parting of a cloudy mindset here where you can really penetrate the truth. You can really see what is ahead, and that it could even be for the first time in a while where you've had that real clarity and that you are preparing to embark on a journey here. Okay, journey of discovery, they're saying. I'm just getting the song I Can See Clearly Now. Okay, the rain has gone. So maybe that you've been around sort of murkier energies. It's interesting because they're showing me very, I mean, obviously Geminis are kind of, you know, dualistic anyway in their energy, but it's like I'm seeing two very dualistic energies here. One that is extremely intuitive, it very kind of magician-like. Obviously the magician in the tarot deck does rule Gemini, communication. But there's also another side that is almost where either you felt like things are not manifesting, there's a block, but I feel like the energy is a little bit where you stood in your own way, where maybe you haven't acknowledged things that needed to be removed from a situation or yourself in order to embark or to continue embarking. If there's something coming up here that you feel like you haven't been looking at, maybe look into that, because I feel like if you were to relieve that, clear it out the way, you could then clear even more of this energy out. But there's definitely this energy of, not relief, it's like, I need a better word. I'm just waiting for Spirit to give me a better word here. Yeah, it's like you've got to the point where you're releasing quite a lot. Okay. Spirit just saying, tell them about your Facebook experience. So someone was on Facebook telling a group that no one's shedding any karma, and it was all a bit kind of trolly and a bit kind of, needless to say, I did give my opinion on that, because it was actually under a comment that I'd made, and I was like, great, let's all just burst everyone's bubble and tell everyone that nothing's changing. And that's like, so yeah, don't be afraid to challenge people's perspective on things, because this was a person, oh, bless him, I feel a bit bad like bringing him into this video, but he was an older male and he was giving all this scientific evidence, and that's brilliant. I mean, obviously if you've got this ability, use it, but balance that. You know, I mean, obviously I'm not asking people to just blindly wander around, but use your fact with your intuition, merge the two. Don't just kind of blindly defend a principle because it doesn't resonate with you or you're projecting, you know. Watch for that. Watch for people around you doing that, okay? And know and stay in your truth, because I don't really have any Gemini elements in your chart, but the fact that they brought that in, I feel, is really relevant. Stay in your truth and maintain it. I mean, you don't have, to be honest with you, I just said my piece and went. He is still talking on that post. Great. You know, you can leave. I'm not going to invest in that energy. I don't want to sit and bleed my energy out into a situation that is, why? He doesn't want to listen. That's fine. I'm going my way. You can go yours. but don't sit and doubt yourself, because I feel like there's some very profound information that you guys are going to be tapping into, very similar to the reading I did yesterday. But there's a more a dualistic element to this, where we've got one or two last layers to peel back here before we can get onto the good stuff. They're also talking here, I'm just getting a very sweet smell. I burnt some frankincense in here earlier, and that really does produce a very sweet smell. It's very good for cleansing and protection. And I don't know, maybe someone's, I'm just getting, for some reason, food. I don't know if someone's embarking on a new project where maybe it's to do with food. I don't know, but they're bringing that up, and they're all smiling. So maybe you've had to, you know, stand your ground about a new project that you, or your speech, or how you feel, or how you resonate with something. They're saying, you know, you speak your truth as it's needed, because maybe that's the thing that just needs to be penetrated through, where you're getting to the other side, and then you're free to do as you please, really, without obviously, you know, hurting people, because there's no need for that. But I just keep hearing, I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. Yeah, it's like you're jumping over these obstacles here that were unnecessary distractions. I've got cards are going everywhere here. Yeah, these are the wild unknown cards here. Oh my, I've got to, right, these two cards. Now, bearing in mind my card deck is nowhere near the end of my desk. We've got the Two of Cups and the Star here. Maybe a potential for starseeds to either be awakening or in reunion in this month. Okay, take it as it resonates. Either that, or you're coming into your own, and this is a confirmation of the previous messages I was giving, where it's like, don't stand in your own way, you know. These cards are flying out, and they're saying, no, you've got to pick up them cards. Okay. Wow. Okay, guys, you're in full on. Okay. You need to balance these emotions. There has to be a balance in emotion. This is the Father of Cups card. Okay, you could either, maybe you've got more water in your chart as well as air. It's like an emotional recalibration is going ahead. And then we've got the Magician here, which is very much kind of ruled by Mercury, obviously Virgo and Gemini, where you're embodying, what do I want to say for this? Well, Gemini is a masculine sign anyway, but it's like you're embodying that. Now, obviously, if you're female, take it as it resonates. This is a general reading. Just, you know, do sort of take what does and leave the rest. But I feel like this is, again, it's very similar to the previous energies that I did yesterday. But it's like you're in this alchemical kind of scenario where you're manifesting your ultimate emotional fulfillment. And it's like they're just showing me you're testing the waters in a lot of these things, where you're experimenting with how you are and how you want to live, okay? And it's like, maybe you haven't spoken up, maybe you have. Maybe you haven't authentically lived in your truth. Maybe you were used to sort of presenting yourself in a way that was accommodating for other people. They're saying, strip off that mask now, because you don't need to be you need to just be owning yourself here. You know, as long as you're not sort of, you know, going full guns blazing and you're hurting people, what is the risk of you being in your authentic self? Because actually what you're going to be doing is you're going to be, because you're in your authentic energy, you're going to be manifesting authentic experiences based on the fact that you are aligning with yourself, okay? So make sure you trust in that. Make sure you trust in that process, all right? Okay, so let's just see what other messages here that they want to bring forward for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs for the month of November 2019. What other messages, please, for our Geminis? The cards are acting a little bit interesting today. Oh wow, guys, we've got a counterpart here. Okay, so we've just pulled the Queen of Cups. So we had the King of Cups, now we've got the Queen of Cups. Is there a partnership that you are looking to rekindle or reconnect, or potentially even step up with the commitment there? There is a healing going on here between counterparts. Okay, it's a spiritual healing. Okay, potentially there is an energy around this that maybe there was regret, fear, concern, worry, anxiety, blame, just hearing the word blame, between two counterparts, okay? That's being released. And they're saying if it isn't being released, then look at your side as to where you can release that energy. But there's a very fiery energy. That, I mean, obviously it's passion, but I feel like this is also a bit kind of he said, she said, and this is what they did to me, and I don't think I can forgive them. Obviously, if it's completely crossed the line, a boundary, then obviously look at that. Be realistic with this. But if this is a knowing in you that there is an unfinished business to this scenario, take a look again, re-look at this, okay? And interestingly, we've got, wow, there is some, okay, can I just say, sorry, but whoever's meant, I've got to laugh. There's a lot of karma being cleansed here. I was about to say, what was that guy talking about? Like, I don't understand, because this is I'm seeing this a lot where people are just shedding so much. Okay, this is like amazing. So we've got the Tower, the Devil, and Death. We've got a triple whammy here. Okay, so it's like the old is being stripped bare. Okay, the old structure, the old paradigm is being removed forcibly. Okay. And it's stripping any unwanted toxic layers, karmic layers, dependency, codependency, attachment, addiction, I'm hearing. It's giving you an opportunity here, a pocket of energy, a pocket of time, in order to really transform this energy, which is totally achievable. The bird wants to be in flight. The bird is trying to be in flight. Look at that forced determination. It's a very forceful energy here. But it's not, you know, let's be real. I'm not sitting here going, oh my goodness, like this is going to be, you know, drama. It feels, because we've got 3 here, okay? This is all about, in my imagination, could be, maybe you're seeing a reality of a situation. There's nothing very, I mean, look, there's a lot of hidden messages that I give when I do these readings, so just pay attention to the wording I'm using. We've got a 3-part either process or energy, but 3 also stands for communication. Wow, I'm also getting here, wow, okay, this is really interesting. You must ground yourself at this time, okay? And the reason I'm saying that is we've got fire in the Tower, which is 1 element, okay? We've got the tree in the Tower, which is earth, okay? We've got the fire in the Devil, which is again fire, and then we've got air for the bird, okay? So that's 3 out of the 4 elements. The one we're missing is water, all right? This is going to be an emotional purge. You're going to have an emotional purging, and it is going to be karmic. And sorry to the guy who is so absolutely dead against the fact that I'm saying that to people, but I can only live from my own truth and what the information is that I'm being given. If it doesn't resonate with you, take it as you will, you know. There's also a very protective energy around this, because you've got the pentacle on his forehead, okay? Your third eye, there's an illusionary energy that's being removed with all this. I've got to pause. This is a major theme. There's absolutely a major theme here. I'm going to use the Enchanted Map just to get an oracle card based on these 3 cards, because this is 3 major arcana cards with very powerful energy. What is the Tower, the Devil, and Death, please, Spirit? What is the Tower, the Devil, and Death in this scenario, please? For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. What is the Tower, the Devil, and Death? They're saying you may need to go within at this time in order to... They're talking about emotionally calculating something. They're talking about emotionally calculating something here. Balancing, okay, because we've pulled the Solitude card and we've also called a balancing act. So maybe you've charged ahead 1,000,000 miles an hour in the previous few months, and this is a time for really balancing that out and going within. If we're talking about emotional purging, it's about that insular introspection where rather than looking at other people to help us with that, we may need to go within in order to really get this purge underway. Because this is the thing, after these cards and after this energy has been worked through, you have lots of good energy waiting. I mean, peaks of joy. Okay, look at the different, I mean, I'm not being funny, but look at the difference in energy here. I mean, just with these two cards, one is very grounded and a bit kind of restrictive energy. The other one is flying through the clouds. I'm getting a Shaka Khan song in my head now. Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan. But if you look at the previous energies here. I'll show it to you with the Wild Unknown deck. This is the previous energy, the darkness, okay? You're trying to stay in your light here, but you're moving through darkness, okay? And you're trying, and this sounds a bit melodramatic again, but take it as you will. If you don't resonate, then that's fine. Just, you know, take what does. You've moved through this. By moving through that darkness, you found what it is you need, okay? But you need to do it alone. You need to kind of go in and have a little bit, I want to say maybe do some meditation. You know, balance out these emotions. What is it emotionally that needs to be released, okay? Because not only that, but you've got the Wizard of Awareness here. There's something that you're going to come across or understand, and they're talking about instinctually. Maybe you've already picked up on it, but you haven't acknowledged the information. And it's like they're, because this is the thing. I feel like this is a bit of a, you're probably looking at this thinking, how is this a blessing? But I feel like this is, because when you've got three extremely powerful cards like this, we have to sometimes clear away the old to get ready for the new. Otherwise, how can it come in? If we're chock-a-block, full of energy of old, right, and we're waiting for something new to start, we have to remove some of the old, because there's it's almost like a transcendence. Yeah, look, the Eight of Cups. Okay, again, moving through that energy, and the cups are all broken. And if you feel like, oh, you know, I'm one of these people that I can't just move on and leave it as it is, you know, or I have to kind of be explosive with it, or if you maybe don't speak your truth and you it's about boundaries. There's something about boundaries here. Someone needs to really step up their boundaries with this. Yeah. Someone is going to come to a realization about a partnership, a project, a work scenario where it could be family group, it could be a friendship group, where you are no longer satisfied and you want to move away, okay? Because we've got the Six of Swords here, we've got the rainbow in the background ready for you and your blessings, and we've got the Three of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords, okay? What is it you're starting to realize going on around you? Clarify Death, the Tower, and the Devil, please. Clarify Death, the Tower, the Devil, please. Clarify Death, the Tower, the Devil, please, with Gemini's energy. What they can expect to see in November, please. Wow. You are on a mission, okay? You are on a mission. We've got the Chariot here. This time, the actual forehead of the animal has a moon. This is about intuition and about awareness, okay? And can you see that portal in the background? You are going to probably have upgrades around this month in terms of your intuition. And again, we've got the pentacle around the neck. Something about your throat, okay? You're able to speak out. You're speaking your truth. And around the third eye is that moon symbol. So it's like you're balancing your masculine and feminine. It's like you're very much in that communicative energy, but you're also utilizing your third eye. And then your crown is wide open to receive that light, being parted with that light. And you are, again, when you get, and you'll know when you're in this energy, but just, again, it's like you're shooting your shot and you're going for it. And this is the Ace of Cups here. So it could either be it's a new beginning, okay, in emotions. It could be emotional well-being, partnerships, love partnerships, your own self-love. Maybe you're honoring yourself. But we've also just pulled the Sun card out, okay? Look at that energy. This is, again, another portal of pure energy where you are potentially moving away from what does not serve you, into the light, into this kind of resourcefulness and emotional balance and strength. We've also got the Ten of Wands, so the energy you could be in before that happens is a more burdensome energy, okay? You could be dealing with a fire sign here. We've got the King of Wands, all right? Could be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries energy. This could also be a potential partner that is maybe involved with a third party. If it doesn't have to be that, but just take it as it resonates. It's like either them or you are under a bit of a burden to step away from a scenario. But it's almost like they are being restricted in order to do that, the Fool. So either you or this person are having some sort of difficulty stepping into that Chariot energy in order to start this new process. But again, we've got a potential here for the Devil, the Tower, and the Devil, the Tower. What was the last of the three? The Devil, the Tower. They're all smiling, so I know my guides, there's a reason they're not giving me this. They're like, hee 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 hee. I'm getting taught all the time. This is just how they do it with me. They don't tell me outright because they know I won't listen. They just give me hints because they know I'll start sort of following the trail because they know that will keep my interest. Maybe this is your scenario. Maybe that's actually happening with you at the moment. Something's piquing your interest. The Devil, the Tower, and nope. It's absolutely removed out of my head. How can they do this? They're all laughing. There is something about two options of the three. Either something's being removed, but there's something very significant about that. You might need to rewatch this twice because they're all laughing. There's a hidden message in this somewhere. I've just said it and I don't even know it myself. They're saying it's not meant for you to know. Maybe there's a secretive element to this. Maybe you have two options or three options that you're choosing from, and the third option has not allowed itself to show, okay? But there's something about two or three. It could maybe be a job. It doesn't have to be love. I feel like it probably is to do with love because it's about an ultimate wish. Maybe you're having suitors coming up to you here saying, hi, let's go on a date. And you're like, no thanks, not for me. And you've had two of them already, or they're coming in around the November time. But you've got a third person that hasn't presented themselves to you yet that is waiting on the periphery. They're all laughing and they're saying, hee hee, yes, you've got it. There's something. See, look, they're all being sneaky today. They're making me work for this now, aren't they? They're saying there's a reason it's a secret. It's because it's meant to be kept. You watch, the High Priestess will come out now, but this is something that maybe you've actually wanted. And again, is it just about love? They're saying just take it as in what area, I feel like you're going to know what areas this could be in, all right? They're all laughing. It could be that other family members or people know this before you do, okay? Just look for that as well. There's a cycle getting closed out here with the Nine of Wands, okay? Something is being completed. A stairway up to the moon is being presented in itself. And again, this is twice now we've got the moon, okay? If you're female or if you're male, something about feminine energy here that is, because we've got now the Nine of Cups with the Nine of Wands. So we've got water and fire. You could, again, there's a lot of elemental kind of energies here. And obviously with water and fire, it creates steam, okay? Again, with the Sun card and the Ace of Cups. I have to also give as well that just if you aren't looking to produce children at this time, I would definitely take measures as you deem appropriate, because there's definitely some kind of energy to childbirth or recreation at this point, especially around these two nines. Two nines are creating a third nine because we've got the 9 plus the 1, which is 9 plus the 9, which is 18, which equals 9, okay? So again, another 3, and 999, it's like 3 areas of completion. And remember, we pulled those 3 cards. You could be seeing 9s. There could be a significance to the 9th month. Okay, so that's going to be, apart from the fact that it's Sagittarius, which is obviously where the moon is currently in, it's also a completion, a closing of a cycle. They want to tell me something else here. One sec. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Okay. That's the 3rd time they've given me that message. Is this a 3rd time lucky for some of you? We're getting a lot of... Also, what I want you to do is, there's something about the power of 3, 6 and 9 in this. There's something very golden ratio, very kind of Metatron, you know, sacred geometry energy with all this, with the 3, 6 and 9. Obviously, Nikola Tesla coined a very well-known phrase, actually, in relation to those 3 numbers. They're saying yes, read it, read the quote. Okay, let me just read you this to see if it resonates. Okay, so this is basically what Nikola Tesla said in relation to the number 3, 6 and 9. I'm not going to read all of this, but this is maybe something, if you resonate with this, to look into. Okay, that's a long thing to read, all right? Let me try and find a succinct enough quote that I can give so that, you know, I don't reel off 15 hours of information, because obviously you guys could probably do that yourself. Okay. Tesla believed the numbers 3, 6 and 9 had extreme importance. In one quote, he even stated that if you knew the magnificence of 3, 6 and 9, you would have the key to the universe. So we've got spirit, body, mind. And intertwined within those 3 is energy, subconscious, and emotions. Okay. So there's something about that energy that is coming through in these cards. Okay. We've also got, as a number 3, obviously, you know, 3's, if you're in a union with someone, again, 3rd is the child, you know, mind, body, spirit, the Holy Trinity. That's very much that kind of energy. They're also talking, because we've just had a new moon as well. Did anyone, because I feel like someone may have manifested or tried to manifest something in this new moon. And I want you to pay attention between sort of the beginning of November and the 12th of November, up until the full moon on the 12th. Because I feel like you could also be seeing progress. Okay, and 12 randomly leads is a 3 as well. You've got some themes going on here. You could be seeing those 333, 666, 999 number patterns. What I want you to do is send out a wish to the universe. Okay, because there's something really high vibrational about that energy. Something very high vibrational about that. It's like you're tapping into, again, children, an offering. This is the page. This is the Knight of Cups. This is a romantic offer. This could be a secret romantic offer. And in that cup, there's, I mean, look at that abundance that's waiting to be given in that cup, but he's not quite sure. Take it as it resonates. Could be male or female, could be a water sign. But this is the Knight of Cups. Someone is wanting to make an offer, okay? An offer you can't refuse. They're going to do it. I feel like they're going to do it. But it's like they're trying to bide their time for some reason. Now, again, if it's not to do with love, but cups are emotions, okay? Could be something to do with something that you've tried to manifest before, but there's also a little bit of fear behind this energy, okay? Can you see we've got the 9 of Swords here. So again, closing out of a cycle again, this is another number 9 now. The only 9 card we haven't had is the 9 of Pentacles, which is... we had the 9 of Cups, we had the 9 of Wands, yeah, and now this is the 9 of Swords. So this is now the 3rd 9 card. All right. The only thing left is the 9 of Pentacles, which is being single. So if you are in a situation where you have a love interest that is maybe in another relationship, that is the only energy that is missing at the moment. At the moment. Maybe it will be pulled. Maybe we'll pull the 9 of Pentacles as an outcome. That, yeah, or it could even be Again, if you don't resonate with that scenario with someone being in a partnership, then again, this is about abundance. Nine of Pentacles is also about abundance. Okay. If you do resonate with that love scenario, you must have the strength and fortitude to continue, because what you're experiencing is not your imagination. This is actually real. We've got the infinity sign around the third eye there. So this person's aware. There's a level of awareness to this person. They are in the light. Okay, that's very Leo energy. Could be a Leo sign, all right, or you could have Leo heavily influencing your chart. The energy they're carrying forward to you, I mean, obviously with the rose, that's very much kind of abundant, you know, very high sexual energy, but it's also about making a claim to someone. Okay. The moon, we've got the moon in reverse with the Five of Cups. Okay, so this is either illusions being shattered, or it could be truth being revealed. They are going to come forward. It could be because the Five of Cups in reverse, where they were previously concentrating on those Two of Cups, and they were previously only focusing on the Three Cups that were spilt out and not the Two of Cups. It could be that they come to a realization during this month of November that the connection you have is very valid, and actually they're trying to make their move between being single and coming towards you, but they're strategizing. But that energy that they have towards you will not fade. It is something very divine about this energy. And again, moon, I'm getting the moon. There's a lot of moon references here. You could even be a Sagittarius moon, because we have the moon in Sagittarius at the moment. Can you see as well, the two trees are obviously, I mean, look, if you turn it that way, you can see that there's two trees, but the other way, it looks like there's one black tree and two either side. Can you see? So it's like, again, from 3 to 2, So it looks like a third party is potentially, either you or their side is going to be, my God. This feels, the word they've given me, I had to laugh, because I was like, wow, I don't know if I want to give that word. That's a bit intense. They're like, give it. The third party is being extinguished. Okay, now this is not sinister in any way. We need to relax here. They're saying it's in terms of the passion or the fire they thought they had towards this person, they know it's towards you. And that it's like they almost crossed the energy. But that's been extinguished. The third party is no more. And if you don't resonate with a third party in a love scenario, then 3 choices are being reduced to 2, okay? And it's based on your passions, and you must follow your heart on this, based on understanding truth and awareness, based on your choices to make, if that makes any sense. We've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck, something very high energy manifestation that's around here, okay? And again, his hand is on the pentacle. He wants to claim, he wants to make it, or she wants to make a move. Magician is also, yeah, it's, I mean, I think you can also see Magician as Aries as well. I think it depends, but Gemini, Virgo, and Aries energy here. Wow. That was, okay, you're going to have a surprise. I'm going to just be real with you. That was, I don't know if I want to look back on this now. This has shocked me. What did I just... Let me just bask in this energy a minute. And I can hear someone going, can you just get on with this? I get you. I get you, I'm in shock. Give me a chance. I've just been winded. Someone is getting a crazy shock, because I can't even breathe right now. Okay, Jale, pull yourself together. Okay, this energy. Okay, this is, guys. What? Like, I'm so happy because I'm picking up on this energy, and I like, guys. Honestly, this energy is amazing. Oh, wish come true. Oh my goodness, union. Yeah. More than union. Okay, getting into my feels now. Let me just try and allow this energy to dissipate a little bit so I can speak. So I can't. Oh, I get so excited about it. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited. Okay, Jale, put yourself together. Come on. Come on now. Right, let me just breathe here. This is really... Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles that I was expecting, they've done one better. The Pentacle has been added. The Pentacle, full set, full house, bingo. Bingo. And it took... I'm not joking you. The last thing I was expecting to see was that. A little sneaky surprise is coming, I'm telling you. And it is going to... And look, I don't want to ruin these surprises, but it's like, I feel you're going to... Because I can't even talk. Like, this is going to go fast. Like, this is going to be out of the blue. And it's like this portal or vortex of energy, and it's all in alignment. Look at those the chakra colours with a set of 10 and the one in the middle. The one offering there. Again, the magician that was holding that one pentacle. The Nine of Pentacles, it's like we're not going into that single energy. We're going into like bang, 10, commitment. You know, I'm giving you the Nine of Pentacles. It's like abundance, but I'm putting my one pentacle on top of that and giving you bingo. It's like bingo. I feel like full house, bingo. Like that's what I keep wanting to say. Money, abundance, partnership, collaboration. They keep saying bingo. Bingo! Maybe you play bingo. If you play bingo and win... I can't move on because I just want to sit in this energy forever. It's really good energy. I'm just hearing the Spice Girls when two become one. I get the most random songs. When two become one. This person, it's like this is a security as well. This is a level of security that's being offered because look at the middle of pentacle. It's right in that red root chakra, security, practicality. But it's not just that. It's about practical, spiritual love, emotions. It's not just a practical or physical relationship. It's not just emotional. It's not just a mental, it's everything. This is like some crazy energy right here, but someone is absolutely going... I'm scared to turn over the card. Guys, this is nuts. You've got the Queen of Cups with the star, and look, let's overlap the two so you can see that they've reached for their goal. They've come forward. Okay, if maybe you don't have to be a water sign, but this is about very strong emotional fulfillment. Reaching, again, very Nine of Cups. It's like they've reached for that star. They've gone to take that wish. They've gone to kind of grab their wish with both hands. Yeah, two become one. That's all I keep hearing over and over again. When two become one, that it feels like this could be soulmate, twin flame as well. Energy, divine union. I don't even know what to say. I'm like, okay, oracle cards. No, that's okay. We've just pulled the two nines again. They're on their way to their wish fulfillment. You're on your way to your wish fulfillment. You're on your way. Like it's coming. It's on its way. But when it comes, it's going to happen fast. Knight of Swords. All right. This is really strong energy here. Yeah, I'm going to use the energy tarot oracle card deck to clarify. We'll give outcomes here. I mean, that create. I think that's kind of already an outcome, but let's just see what Spirit want to say. So Spirit, what can you tell us here about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs for the month of... tricky. Remove attachment, okay, because attachment was literally wanting to come out of the deck. Remove any attachment, any expectations, remove them. Any codependent behaviours, remove them. Don't forget those 3 cards I pulled at the beginning. The Tower, the Devil, and the third one that I can't remember, that you'll have to look back on the video. What's the outcome, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs, please, for the month of November 2019? What can you give us in terms of outcomes here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or I'm trying to speak. Give me 2 minutes. Oh my goodness, I've just got literally the wind knocked out of me, quite literally. I feel like crying. Someone's getting married. I can't guarantee you're all getting married, but okay, Jale, just breathe. 1 sec. Sorry guys. This is really strong energy. I feel totally melodramatic right now, but honestly, I can't. This energy is... Okay, I'm going to show you the card, the Temple Path. This looks like an altar, and it's like as soon as I saw this card, where it's like an altar, a very romantic setting for a wedding. And Temple Path is also about coming back home to the self, union. And then look, the number 12 card, 1 + 2 is 3. Okay, 3 is all about that kind of merging. Mind, body, spirit. It's auspicious. It's about communication, growth. But they immediately showed me the 10 of Pentacles with that pentacle in the middle, the one that the magician was standing on, the kind of leopard, the one that was right in the middle of that protective outer layer in that root chakra. And do you remember I said about security? This is like, I feel like this is like the 4 of Wands card. All right, and it feels to me like union, and I feel like there's someone's getting married. I'm just going to say it. Someone's getting married. I'm going to read from the book, but someone is getting married. And look, the 3 orbs as well. Can you see the 3 orbs that are like, oh my goodness? But this is so romantic energy. This kind of vibe. I can't breathe. This is going to be I'm going to have to put like a, you know, some kind of tagline on the top to say, look, spoiler, like, because I feel like someone might not want to be ruining this surprise, because, you know, Spirit just said, no, they will. They'll want to know. Oh, bless. Oh my, I keep hearing when 2 become 1 over and over and over again in my head. It could be a relevant song for you. If not, look at the lyrics. If you've been focusing on your goals and dreams, the card has appeared to show how illuminated your path is and that you're on the right track. It's a peaceful and happy path, perfect for you and your plans. The scenery in the picture depicts a serene environment which shows how naturally flowing the path you're on is for you. The card could also indicate your spiritual path, that once you find what you're looking for, it will be your safe space. Wow, this person's going to be like your safe space. That's awesome. Spiritual evolution. Life lessons, guided and protected from spirit world by angels, family or friends. Wow. It's a really spiritual card. I feel like I have to pull one more, but outcomes, please. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Yeah. This person is, look at the little bouquet of flowers. It's like she's getting, and she's in white. Am I reading into this too much? They're saying no. I can't guarantee every single person is getting married, but there's definitely going to be an offering here of commitment. Look at oh my goodness, he's got a little grin on his face and everything. I can't, look, this energy, and I feel like you're going to feel like this because it's going to come out of nowhere. And this is the thing, I feel like you're probably going to be working yourself up and don't think this is going to happen, and this has been a hard path, and they're probably doing it to throw literally this at the end so that you have no idea. and we've got the action card, okay? The black and the white horse, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. The male, the masculine, the dark, you know, let's say the shadow side, is following behind the white horse here to ensure that she is overseen, overlooked, cared for. All right. And just an FYI, I've just added up all of these numbers at the top, and guess what the number is? 9. Can't make it up. I cannot make it up. Number 9. Guys, if you start seeing 9s everywhere, in fact, let me just check that. Now I'm doubting myself. Now this is it. You watch. I'm going to add up again and it will be a 9. So if you're doubting yourself right now, going, no, this ain't for me. Yeah, 8, 16. No, it's a 7. What am I talking about? It's not a 9. 7, 8. I do like to make my life complicated. 2, 3, 5. That's an 8. Yeah, an 8 and an 8. Yeah, it's an 8 and an 8, which is 16. 8, 16, which is 7. So that's about partnership. Okay, the 7 is not a 9. It's a sorry guys, my maths is really my strong point. It's a number 7, partnerships. Okay, number 7, Libra, could be a Libra energy that you're involved with, but this is about partnerships. Okay, Libra is the balance scale, the karmic scale. Okay, you are probably going to get your wishes with this kind of energy here. So hopefully guys that's helped. Sorry about the sort of maths adding up at the end, was a bit random. Yeah, so hopefully this has been of some assistance. Thank you to everyone who has been subscribing and liking the videos, massively appreciated. If you want to tune into tomorrow's upload, it's going to be Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs. I do post videos Monday to Friday. Outside of my astrological readings, I do any requests for readings, general, you know, love messages, anything of any kind really. Yeah, so guys, have an amazing November. I really wish you the best of luck. Please, if you're getting engaged, you need to let me know. Email me, yeah, because I'm just sending you, you know, my best wishes for that. If that is you, massive congratulations. So guys, have a lovely month and take care. Speak soon. Bye bye.